Hey, it's Birdman for Birdman on the Mountain, hanging out here in the Birdman Media Studios. Welcome to all the viewers out there, WMI TV, and then also on the Birdman Media Networks. Hey, want to make sure that you know that if you want to come in here, talk about anything that's going on, or shout it out in the community, this is the community shout for you. Just come on, sit over there, and you can talk about what's going on. Hey, let's start this morning. I've got a couple gentlemen who know how to sing, I think, right?
Yes, we do.
Hey, I got James and I've got Tom.
Yes.
And you're with the High Country Barbershop Chorus.
Yes, sir. Absolutely correct.
So it's bigger than a quartet.
A quartet.
We are members of the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America.
Oh, Larry will love you.
Wow, that was really good.
Otherwise known as Barbershop Harmony Society.
Cool. So what's going on this week?
This week?
Or actually tomorrow, because this comes out on Thursday.
Good. Tomorrow. Well, our show is on the 13th of July.
Actually, on Saturday, we are having an extravaganza. About an hour and a half of live, four-part a cappella music. And there's something for everybody there. We're doing some old songs, we're doing some new songs, and we have a world championship barbershop quartet as our guest stars. And it's going to be wonderful. You can go in the afternoon at 2 o'clock and see a show and then go to dinner, or you can go to dinner and come to the 7 o'clock show.
Well, there you go.
And go to dinner again if you want.
Dinner and then hang out and just talk about how awesome it was, right?
Absolutely.
Are you done for now?
I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. By the way, this is Tom Wallis. He is the Vice President of Music for our chorus. My name is James H. Burden, and I'm Vice President and Chairman of the show, so to speak. Now, you already heard the show is on the 13th.
Right.
2 p.m., 7 p.m.
Show them up there, though.
All right. Is it up there?
Yeah.
Oh, I gave you a flyer. What happened to that?
Well, it's over there.
Oh, okay.
We got it.
But anyway, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. is going to be a really good show. The Masterpiece Quartet is awesome. They're world famous right now. They're champions, and they promise to be here for the show. So if you want tickets, you can get them at the local chambers, or you can get them from us, or you can get them at the door. If you get them from us or at the chambers, $10 each. If you get them at the box office, $12, $2 more.
$2 more.
So, yeah, so we're looking for a really, really good time to happen this year. It's called Happy Together, Then and Now. There'll be music from then, started back in 1938, up until now.
Very good. Cool. Anything else people need to know?
Well, I'm smiling because you said, we want to get this done and over.
What this is, we are a nonprofit organization. None of us makes a dime off of this. We pay for the privilege of bringing music to the world, and we do a lot of work with the young people in the schools. We contribute money to the school music programs, and our motto is keep the whole world singing.
Very good.
Absolutely, and that's our goal. And, you know, we don't make a dime off of this, which Tom said, but we spend a lot of dimes of ours. It's all volunteer program for us, and we love our singing. Now, skip ahead just a little bit. Christmas, we have two shows, summer show and a Christmas show.
Okay.
The Christmas show this year is going to be held at, same as last year, at the Catholic Church on Penrod Lane, I believe it is, in Pinetop.
Okay.
And it's going to be, if they don't change it, it should be etched in cement December 17th. So mark your calendars for that, along, you know, with everything else you mark your calendar for.
Yes.
But we're real happy about this year's show, Happy Together, then and now. So we're looking forward to seeing all of you there. I don't know where I'm looking at you.
Cool.
But
you can talk to me. So James, Tom, thank you very much for that. And it's at Sholo Auditorium, correct?
Yes, Sholo Auditorium.
Cool.
So 500 Linden Road, I believe.
Yeah, so get your tickets now. And we've got to go back a little bit, like way back, I think, in history or something like that. Hey, with me this morning I've got Ivar. And,
Ivar is Ivar.
Lady Bronwyn.
Bronwyn.
I don't have enough of the rolls going on. So,
Gotta get your rolls.
So
Gotta roll your R's.
When I grew up, I had a Welsh preacher. Yes,
all right.
And he would always rolled his R's. So it's Rob. How are you, Rob? Yeah, so anyways. So, hi. Welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, you guys are back.
We are.
You've been gone for a year.
We have.
And you're back.
We are back. We're like a, what they say in this country, a bad penny. We just keep turning up year after year.
12th year in a row now.
12 years.
Yes.
I don't think people even have an understanding of that because some people haven't even gone yet.
No.
Correct,
We're not
yeah.
sure why.
Yeah. So I've talked to probably 20 to 30 people that are all like, wow, they're gonna go for their first time.
Good.
Yay!
Awesome.
So tell us what's going on.
Medieval Mayhem Renaissance Fair is going on. Again, our 12th annual. We have everything that you'd expect to see at a big Renaissance fair. We've got drummers, we've got the Wiggle Wiggle women, which you will explain.
Belly dancers.
Yes, Wiggle Wiggle women. We have live steel fighters, guys that put on the suits of armor, swinging swords and axes at each other, risking life and limb for your entertainment. We have things for the kids to do, things for the moms to do, things for the dads to do, and everything in between. Shopping, we've got food. Oh, turkey legs this year. Turkey legs, gourmet
turkey legs.
gourmet turkey legs if you're French ish. We have there's something going on the Friday for Kids Education Day.
Friday is our Kids Education Day. We call it our Da Vinci Day. And kids get in free from 10 to 1 and with a paid adult admission. So the adult pays, but you can bring a whole horde with you. And first things first is going to be setting up a make and take project they're going to make...
Trebuchet, but no, not trebuchet. Catapults.
Catapults.
Where no kittens are injured in the process.
No cats are involved in the process of a catapult.
Right, and towers,
and
so that kids can understand the engineering and the science that was in
Right, it's
existence
through the local STEM.
back in the day. So yes, and it's $10 for adults, $5 for kids. We run 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And what else do we need to let them know? Oh, we have petting zoo.
Oh yes, petting zoo.
Oh,
Animals running
we
around.
have a new king.
Not pirate.
You have a new king?
We have a new king.
Oh.
He was found to be, our queen retired abruptly, and we had no heir. She retired
She didn't get her
without
head
children.
cut off or anything.
No. She's
No.
alive and well.
Okay. Because, I understand you medieval people.
Retired, yes. No, she is fine and well.
But yes, our new king was a privateer for Her Majesty at one time, and
wow.
yes, it was found that he was the next heir to the throne, and
very
so
good.
we're trying to. Well, he's been crowned. We're trying to ease him into his duties, but we hear there are pirates about the grounds. Well, we're trying to drag him back to sea.
Oh, my.
So it could get a little chaotic on grounds.
So is there rum involved?
No, not rum.
Okay.
However, we will have good ale
Okay.
from Black Horse Brewery over in Linden.
Very good stuff.
And then coming all the way from the land of flags, Flagstaff, is Drinking Horn Meadery. And we will have mead.
Ooh.
And lots of it.
Lots of it. Ivar will have lots of it.
Yes, Ivar.
It's very good stuff.
So remember, if you have mead, there's no need to drive later.
No.
Yes.
That's true.
responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
Yes, very good. Awesome. And so it goes on, it starts on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Correct.
12th, 13th, and 14th of this month.
Very good.
And if you need any details, have any questions, azmayhem.com.
There you go. Cool. So we're going to be out there live with Birdman Media Friday morning and showing you sort of around the grounds and what's happening and give you a little taste. But you got to come out in person. You can't just watch it on the little screen. So cool. Awesome.
Right.
So once again, Ivar and Lady Bronwyn. And now let's talk about being fit. I've got with me Sir Johnny Ryder with Ryder Fitness. How are you?
I'm doing great today. Thank you.
You having fun?
Oh yeah, every day's another day to make somebody's life better, and positive day for me every day.
That's cool. Now I want to talk about, you're not a gym.
We're
you
not.
have gym equipment.
Yes.
But you're not a gym. A gym's sort of like a free-for-all. Everybody goes in, makes up their own plan.
Right.
Or they have trainers and stuff like that. But you're more of a concierge kind of a fitness thing, right?
Yeah, we're a studio, a personal training studio. They go by different names, fitness studio, boutique studios. So we're the only one of its kind up here in the White Mountains. If you go other places, You'll see one on every other street corner. It's kind of a trend that's catching on now. People find that they can train one-on-one in a more private and convenient environment, opposed to being in the gym where 20 people are staring at you as you're walking around with your trainer. This is more so meeting with a professional practitioner opposed to just a personal trainer,
right.
You know. So you're meeting with your person, your trainer, just like almost like a doctor's appointment, I want to say. So you have the accountability factor and so forth. In addition to coming up with a specialized training program just specific to the client's needs. So a lot of times you don't get that in the big gym, unfortunately. You get some, sometimes you get the younger trainers in what I call the big box gym environment, where you go in and you have a young new trainer just freshly certified. And sometimes they only know how to train a person one way, whether they're 16 or 60. They just know one way. And unfortunately, I think that's a recipe for disaster, of course. Whereas all our trainers, including me, getting a little older myself, so my specialty is mature and senior fitness. That's where my certifications mainly lie. So I know what it's like to get a little older, but remain fit, healthy, and active. And a lot of the younger trainers, they don't know that. Of course, you see a 21-year-old trainer walking around and he's buff and he's fit, but of course he is. He's 21 years old, you know.
So the nice thing about like what you're talking about boutique is you sort of also, because it's a relationship, I almost look at it as hairdressers. It's funny. Like you get somebody to cut your hair and it's like you almost feel bad if you haven't like been in to get your hair cut and like I'm putting them down. It's like they don't care, but
yeah,
it becomes this relationship of, well, no, I've got to work out because
yeah,
he's going to know
Johnny's waiting for me,
yeah.
Or you know, I have an appointment today at 5 o'clock and John's waiting for me, so I better be there. You know, and in a gym environment too, you just have that the feeling of everybody's judging you, I guess you could say. And if you're a person just that hasn't worked out, some people haven't worked out forever. Mm-hmm. You know, have never walked through the doors of a gym, but maybe it's been a few years and you want to lose those pounds after you've had your last baby or something like that.
I just don't want to be the guy in the YouTube video using the machine wrong. That's
right. Well, that's the thing too. That's one of the first things that a lot of people say is they walk around a gym and they have no idea how to use the machines. And of course, that's one of the first things we're going to show you is how to do the exercise properly. So you're not going to be lost just wandering from one machine to one machine and not knowing what you're doing. And once again, doing the exercise wrong and possibly hurting yourself. So
okay, very cool. So talk to me about how does somebody get? I mean, they don't just walk in to see that they need to call ahead, or do they walk? What do they do to start?
Usually, you know, we get referrals from other clients. We have our website, ryderfitness.com. Ryder with a Y, as in what's on the screen there.
Right.
But a lot of people will call us. They'll message us through one of our websites. Of course, we're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything. And then we do have the walk-ins, the occasional walk-ins that just come in. What we offer is a free assessment initially.
Okay.
So you can come in, a no-cost free assessment, of course, and we assess your needs, where you're at, your conditioning right now, and so forth, and what your goals are as well. So that's usually the way we get them in. If they're a walk-in, we have a sign-up sheet where we say, all right, we'll set you up for an appointment, just like a doctor's appointment.
Right.
And you come in and say, all right, how's tomorrow at 4 o'clock or next week at 4 o'clock or whatever. And when they come in, we give them that free assessment and see where they want to go from there.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Okay.
How do the number in that website we'll put down below.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. So if you want to click on his website, go down below, click on the website, and or click on the phone number, because most phones allow you to do that.
Yes.
Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Hey, I've got with me a couple wonderful ladies. I've got Linda, of course, Bohn with Ballet White Mountains, and Miranda.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm excellent. And yourself?
Good. So where are you from?
I am from Houston, Texas. I have lived up in the White Mountains for just over a year now.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Cool. And you have some training that you're bringing a little bit different thing to Ballet White Mountain.
Oh, yes.
What do we got?
Oh, we got a lot of things. You want to tell them about it, Linda?
Well, first of all, tell about her. She is multi-talented. I mean, this gal is young. I won't say the age, but she is very young. And here she's been not only worked with dance for years and so on. She's been a teacher, a paralegal. She has been a reporter, an editor, a vocalist. This gal is talented.
Oh, darn. Yeah.
And she dances, and I've taken her Zumba classes. Oh, they're hot. They're really good.
There you go. So Zumba is like it. You know, Zumba sort of like jumped to the forefront like about 10 years ago, right? And then it sort of went down a little bit. And now I see it. There's an uptick again.
The main thing that we try to do in Zumba is to have fun. You know, working out, just running on a treadmill is, you know, monotonous and it can be tedious. But for Zumba, my main goal is for whoever comes to have fun and to get a really good workout. And so it is based in Latin dancing, but I do try to incorporate a lot of contemporary songs and moves as well to make it fun. So.
Very cool. Awesome. Is there any prerequisite to doing Zumba? Do you have to have certain things that you're at already to be able to do it? Or
no, absolutely. Come as you are. Make sure you bring a water bottle and clothes you can move in. That's about it.
Just clothes you can move in, yeah.
Yeah.
So tight jeans probably and high heels, not good.
No.
That might prove a little difficult, just a little bit.
I'm kidding.
Kick 'em off.
I figure most guys won't come in that.
I mean,
Anyways.
yeah, if you show up in that.
We had 2 fellas last week.
That's right, and that's the thing I was going to key in with Zumba is that guys do it as well.
Yeah.
It's not just a girls thing.
No, it's a real good workout.
Oh,
yeah.
It's really excellent.
Very cool.
You can burn anywhere between 500 to 2,000 calories depending on how much you get into it.
Wow.
So.
Very good.
Join us.
Phew, 2,000 calories. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, now talk to me about what else you're going to be doing, because I know there's other stuff.
Yeah. Well,
your hip hop.
Oh yeah, we're going to be doing hip hop and jazz, and I'm really excited about that.
So talk to me a little bit about the difference between those two
Jazz and
disciplines. Yeah.
Oh, golly, there's a ton of difference.
Well, your hip hop came from pretty much street dancing.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's more rhythmic.
You hear hip hop, break dancing, so on.
Yeah, it's more based in kind of more of a freestyle, while jazz is more centered. If you just think about the type of music that you would play, you know, for a person who's not, you know, well versed in the repertoire of, you know, dance, just the music alone is vastly different. I mean, if you think of hip hop music versus jazz music, it's day and night.
Okay.
So, and those moves reflect that difference.
Jazz has been around much longer.
Oh yeah, much
Jazz
longer.
dance, yeah.
A lot of your Broadway shows have been jazz.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, well, there's the indicator then is Broadway. So if I think about the story, the West Side Story, is that more? Would that be jazz, dance, that kind of thing? Okay, good, cool. It's definitely not hip hop.
No.
If they did it now,
yeah,
it would be hip hop.
It would be hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would
Street
be more
dancing.
street dancing
Yeah,
kind of a thing.
exactly.
Ah, very
Get
good.
you.
Okay, Disney, get on that. Go.
Now, hip hop too. Mention is for boys and girls.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you almost think hip hop more boys than girls sometimes because of the fact that you see a lot of the street dancers are having boys.
If you think, what's that movie, Step Up?
Yep.
That has a lot of, you know, hip hop in it if you're wanting to, you know, for a visual.
Very cool. Awesome. Anything else we need to know?
I think one of the biggest things we've got is a big project.
Okay.
Nutcracker.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
We're doing a full traditional Nutcracker in December.
Which is daunting to say the least.
Yeah, I felt like I swallowed the elephant. Now
Yeah?
I'm trying to cut it up in pieces. We had our first rehearsal yesterday. So if you can imagine, it's going to be a 6-month project. And I want to mention too, the sponsors that we've got have really backed us for this. We're still looking for sponsors because it's that big a thing. But Joyce Furniture, Audiology, Robert Pico of State Farm, and the Summit Healthcare have all stepped up, and we certainly appreciate that.
Awesome. Yeah. So as a trombonist, I can say I've sat through the Nutcracker well over 100 times. I'd like to say play, but there's only like 28 notes or something. It says 289 rests, and you just sit there and go da 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 da, and we leave, come back. But yeah, so the Nutcracker's always been a big, like I said, it's a daunting thing. So good, awesome. And dates on that yet or no?
Date is December 14th.
Okay.
In Sholo. We're looking though to do it in another venue.
Oh.
In the White Mountains.
Okay.
So
go ahead, if you got the December 14th date, just sort of lock that one in because this is going to be a very, very cool thing to see.
Before.
Okay.
So it's probably the 7th and the 14th, but I'd I can't say definitely on the.
Zumba classes, sign up, what days?
Wednesdays at 6.
Wednesdays at 6, okay. And you can actually, can you just show up? Or
Yeah,
you
you
need
can
to-
show up. Yeah, just show up to the studio and, we'll be there. And
Very cool.
It'll be good.
Hey, that's going to be it for the Community Shout here on Birdman on the Mountain. I'm Birdman, and as I said at the beginning of the show, if you want to shout out about what's going on and what you've got going on, just come on in, sit over there, and you can shout it out. It's free. Tuesdays at 10 a.m. here at the studio, and it posts up on a Thursday of that same week. And I want to remind you, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.